Good morning, people. We got 7. All right, Colin, it looks like it's going to be Sundays are just a little bit harder to get people here. This is 2 weeks in a row where we only have 7 people in the chat. What's up, Jim? Where is everybody? Yeah, somebody tell her wake Scott up, freak. Oh yeah, I guess it's afternoon for you, Colin. So yeah, we have to account for that, Jim. I didn't even think about that. 3 or 4 bots. So I don't know what it is. Why? What? Sundays used to have a lot of people, but it's definitely been last week and this week where we've had less people come. So for people not to come to a newer old hodgepodge set to possibly win a free set or some songs is definitely weird. So it definitely has to be something with a Sunday. So anyway, hopefully we'll get started and it'll start to pop back up. We have had, I don't know if the channel has somehow branched out a little bit, but in the last like 2 or 3 days, I just got one last night of some people who have not submitted anything before on the channel have submitted some stuff. So it looks like and it's kind of like one-off songs. So it looks like we're gonna have some, couple people here and there that are going to be submitting some song sets. And hopefully we'll get some new blood rolling in here and ready to share with us some of the stuff that they love. So, yeah, that's what I remember, Colin. On Sundays, it used to hit 20 plus. So you picked this day as your day because it was best for you. But if it doesn't change, then we might have to change a day. I don't know. I mean, Sundays is going to be hard for me to change. It'll just have to be people need to wake their asses up and, stop drinking the night before. Okay, well, Mr. Jim, you are the man of the hour. So let's get into what Mr. Jim has for us. You guys have any guesses what Mr. Jim has for us? We kind of know what Colin would have for us, unless it's an older new set. Hey, what's up, Michael? We know kind of like what Feedy and Adrian kind of throws at us. Do you guys know what Jim likes to throw at us? Do you guys have any ideas? Start throwing out your, Lola? No, that'd be Michael. Michael throws out Lola. So, which, I like the pictures more than the music, but hey. Very true, Michael. I drank last night, but I'm still here. That's my point, is don't overdo it. Like Mr. Scott K seems to be, not here because he's over sleeping. So, Colin calls out Teramaze because he knows Jim's liked him. Well, I don't know. Colin, you liked him too. So, I guess it's a throw up between you two, right? All right. Let's get into this set and see what actually Jim has for us today. So, he says this: "Hi, Captain and the channel. As usual, I hope all is well with you and yours. The song set that I'm bringing you tonight are fairly older songs. But I'm hoping they won't be too old for you. Without further ado, we'll start out with a song I have only recently discovered. This band has mixed reviews on this channel, but I hope you like this one. It is the title track from the 2015 Teramaze album called Her Halo. So give Colin a little tap on the dick for that one. Nice driving guitars from Dean and company at the chorus, and beautiful singing by Nathan Peachy. So here we go with Teramaze Her Halo to start things off. I like Teramaze, so. It's gonna kick in.
I see her in vain. She takes the spotlight. Oh, she's away.
Sounds good.
I recall
Oh yeah, we got Ryan, who just for some reason can't stand these guys. It's pretty. Yes. Yeah, and there's that like chunky riff from Teramaze. Catchy chorus or whatever this is. Oh, for Halo. Yeah, chunky riffs, I love it. Woo! That was a cool, like, stay on that note. Colin, do you know why he left? What was the reason for him taking a break? Her Halo. Yeah. Good chorus. Got something in my eye. Not that cucumber. Okay. Focus on this. Did that band break up, Colin? Like it. Like it. There's Scott K. Away from his slumber. Uh-oh. Yes. Woo! Scott, I don't have a mother, so feel bad now.
I wish you looked at me the way he does.
Yeah.
Not just the normal or watered
Dude,
down version.
I think this song is great.
Right down to where the words are derived.
The bags at the bags. Dude, this is an excellent opener, Jim. Excellent opener. Done it. I love the chorus. They are very good at writing poppy metal. I mean, it's just their thing. Yeah. Gotcha. Yes. Ooh. Okay, that's a little bit of a weird ending. Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird ending, but yeah, that's another Teramaze song going on a playlist. I mean, seriously. I have a lot of Teramaze songs on my playlist, and though I like this guy's voice, obviously, I think he's good. I think it sounds good. They're very good at writing catchy choruses and like chunky riffs in a poppy sort of way. I mean, it's a good formula, just not everybody digs it all that much. And I don't know why people don't like Dean's voice. I think Dean's voice is excellent. If I had to, maybe this guy's falsetto range and maybe that he uses it more, because I tend to think Dean kind of goes like this, as maybe doesn't go into this. Well, he does. No, he does go into the upper echelons sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe this guy's voice is a little bit better in the higher register, but I think Dean's just as good as this and sounds good. So that is me. Yeah, 1 for 1 for me, and that's going on a playlist. So let's get into number 2. Number 2, he says, next we have the song Chronic from 2013 Leprous album Coal. Okay, I don't believe Cap reacted to this one, but if so, it's definitely worth a second listen. I love the frantic atmosphere the song brings. Einer is again at the top of his game. Hope you enjoy. Have I done Chronic? I'm pretty sure there was a couple songs from Cole that I kind of liked, and then maybe there was a song I didn't necessarily like. So I think Cole is like kind of an in-betweener for me. I could be wrong. But I definitely remember there being a couple Cole songs that I was like, yes, like I think this is good. It's not great, but I think it's good. So I can't remember if we've done Chronic before. It doesn't ring a bell. So we'll have to see. Here we go. I'm sure Adrian's happy.
Remember the days in a story that ended.
Oh, there's that like driving. Have I done this one? Doesn't sound familiar to me. Does anybody know? Little schizophrenic there for a second. Yep, halftime. Adrian. What do you like about this, Adrian? Colin, I would say Einer sounds like Einer. It's just that he's doing more like than he normally does. For me, that I've heard. Definitely has like a different engineering quality to it, I can tell. I'm not feeling this song, but I'm not disliking it either, so I'm just trying to let sit in it for a second. Here it goes. I do love their industrial, like, deep sound on their guitars. So Adrian, why do you think it's in the bottom half of the songs for you? Like, what about it? Is it just not catchy enough? What? All right, Ivy, take care. I do feel like I agree, Adrian. This second half is a little more. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like got structure and more repetitive than the first half, but I'm definitely digging this part more than the first half. Okay, chaotic is a good way to say it. Chaotic is a good way. Yeah, I'm not into the Einer screaming stuff. Whoa, that was a very weird change. What the hell is Warble? Long vibrato on held notes. Okay, that's a word I've learned. I mean, I've heard the word before, but I didn't know that's what it meant. So, of course, Scott likes this. Ooh. Nice little change up there, but definitely chaotic is the word that comes to mind. I do like how they slowed it down, but still keeping like that's good. Embrace the chaos. I can't. But it's a pretty cool effect how they're slowing this down. That's a very cool idea. I actually like the ending. I mean, I can see why you guys were saying a little upcoming. Yeah, 20 years ago, right? I actually thought the last part of it was probably the best part. Yeah, I would say the last part of it was my favorite part of the song. I liked the idea and the uniqueness of the dun, and how it just kept kind of like, and so the repetition didn't seem as repetitious, even though it was, because it was slowing itself down. Like the train was coming to a like slow stop, like it does on train tracks. So I actually like the ending more than anything else. Yeah, overall, that's probably a song that will not go on a playlist for me. You know, everyone, if you've just joined the channel or you're just watching this for the first time, on this channel, there are 3 bands that are tied for third or first place, and that would be Caligula's Horse, Haken, and Leprous. If you watch all the old Leprous, especially at the beginning, Leprous was my least favorite band. They were on the same range as Between the Buried and Me, and I was never going to listen to them again. And I had zero desire to listen to them again. And then it completely flipped on it, and just everything in their newer album, Marillion, to me is the maturation of the band we know as Leprous. It's just so well done. It's a masterpiece album. they finally became good songwriters, on top of like their talent of writing licks. But I felt like in songs like this or other songs, they just didn't put the pieces together very well that often in the beginning. And they definitely became better at that. And I love them. So this song, I would say, is not the worst song I've heard from them. But I would agree with other people's sentiments in here that it's more in the bottom tier of what I've heard from them. But I actually did like the last part of it, like the last, minute and a half, 2 minutes, most of the whole song than the whole song. So that being said, if I had to like want a song to come on a playlist, I certainly would want one by Teramaze to come on before this song. So that's why I'm putting one in front of two. So you fanboys, kind of like Adrian, you just need to open your mind and not be such a fanboy. Just kind of pick what's right, and number one overall as a song is better than this. All right, moving on to number three. Number three is Marillion, which we've had on the channel quite a bit now, and I like them a lot. The mood that Marillion kind of establishes in their songs is just really good. It's just like man, this is really good. So this is The Space. He says, from the 1989 album Season's End, we have Marillion. Marillion is becoming one of my favorite bands. Very soft to start, but the song progresses into a musical soundscape. And that's a perfect way to put it, Jim. Like, they have a musical soundscape that's just, it's great. Masterpiece that lead singer Steve Hogarth brings home with such passion. Now, the people that are in the chat, like Ryan and Adrian and those people, like, how do you guys feel about Marillion? Because I feel like in the chat or on the channel, there's like a few people who like Marillion. I'm one of them, and I'm liking them more as I hear more. But I feel like there's other people on the channel just like, nah. But I would think, especially Adrian, that you would kind of like dig this. I mean, Adrian, just their soundscape is so good. I mean, so good. So let's get into it. Supposed to be that low. Well, notice, Ryan, I didn't say you. I said Adrian. Or did I say Ryan? I can't remember. I'm going to eat now.
On top of the world, like a flag on a mountain, feeling so high you can feel so alone, unable to breathe at the height that you
I think the thing I like about him is that his voice is so very distinct. You know it's Marillion. It's like, oh yes. Adrian, I like that you're honest, buddy. I'm a fanboy of Dream Theater, obviously, but I'll say when songs are not very good. Astonishing. It's like, I feel like Marillion has a mix of 80s, that, like the keyboard and everything just got an 80s feel to it, but it's not 80s cheese. It's like 80s soundscape good. His voice is good, I love it. Scott, I don't have an unhealthy love of Portnoy. I don't know what. Just because I bring him up, it doesn't mean I'm a fanboy. I like him, but I've also said he says a lot of douchebaggy things online. Just getting back to your comments. I'm not a fanboy. I think Portnoy's drumming is excellent, but I don't give a shit about Portnoy himself. He's just like in Modern Drummer magazine, like cover him 5 times. So he's Mike Portnoy as like the drummer extraordinaire. So obviously everything comes back to him to a degree. That's why. And you just made me bring him up again. That wasn't even me. Yeah, I feel like it's still low though. Should I turn it up? Yeah, I actually made fun of that, Colin. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not good. Are you serious, Jim? I haven't had a warning come up yet. That kind of scares me. I'm turning this up because it's not loud. There we go. I like the chorus sounds in the back. Ooh, Michael already calling this his favorite. I'll be interested, Adrian, if your fanboyness doesn't get in the way of you rating this higher than the Leprous song. Nope. Dude, he's got a great voice. Like, that's really high, and I think he's singing in full voice. It just has a very Pink Floyd mix. I mean, I think because of the soundscape nature of what they create. Yeah, Jim, you're making it hard on us because I think I'm going to have to rate this first because though I like the Teramaze song, I think I'm going to have to put this first too. It's just really well done. So much emotion and passion. Wow, is that the end? Sounds like the end. That's the kind of sound you make on an electronic drum set. Called, actually I remember I had a TD12 and that sound when you would hit it was called, it was the effect. What was the effect? Stadium. So they had like these presets built into the motherboard, so to speak, that you could just change them and you didn't have to really fuck around with the pads. And that one was called Stadium. And whenever you had Stadium, everything was in an echo, and so you'd hit it and it'd be like, doo. Just it's almost like, I feel like, obviously he didn't because it's a real set, but yeah, that totally reminded me of that. I missed the TD12. The TD12 to me was perfect, had a great motherboard, lots of good sampling and stuff. I feel like it's become overcomplicated as it's gotten better as far as sounds. And as you guys all know, when I first moved back here, I bought a TD27 KV, and it was like $3,500, and I just didn't play it. I was like, I think it was because to learn all these sampling and stuff like that, and I didn't have a band here. I'm not going to have a band here. My left wrist when I was playing on the snare was starting to hurt, and I couldn't get it to go away. And it's not like a tendonitis thing where you could just like play through it or just stop playing and it goes away. It was just like in the bone or something. So I've kind of officially given up playing in a band on a regular basis and stuff like that, which is kind of sad. But there's so many bands here that it's not really. All right. Let's get to the next one. I'm gonna put that on a playlist. So happy about that. So we have 2 out of 3 going on a playlist for me, Jim. That's pretty good. He says the next song from the 2019 album, Adrian. It's called Pitfalls. We have another Leprous song. This has become my favorite song from them. All right, so we all know this is Jim's favorite Leprous song. Is it going to be on Aphelion? It actually goes in front of Mirage for me. Mirage is one of those songs I've heard and is on a playlist, and I like it. The Cap has reacted to this song, okay, in the distant past. How distant? Regardless, I hope you enjoy Einer's stupendous vocal ending. Oh, it's ending. Oh, I know the song. This is At the Bottom. This is on a playlist as well, and I totally love this song. This is a great At the Bottom, at the bottom. See, I know it. Let's get to it. This is number 4. Oh, great song. Great song. So now that makes this song on the channel twice. Puts it in second place next to Graves, which has got like 10 plays on here. This is such a great song. I'm actually gonna have to put this first too. I mean, this is an excellent fucking Leprous song. Do we have a lot of songs with 2 listens? I didn't know that. I thought we had a couple. Well, I guess, yeah, I didn't think about that because of the top 40 list. I guess that makes a lot of songs. We just have Graves that are like, has 4 now? 5? Colin, exactly. To me, this is Aphelion Einer. Here we go. And then was it Castaway Angels? JBB? Got so much power and emotion. It's just like, fuck yeah. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, Michael, I think you're going to be completely in the minority here, but that's okay. That's why we like this channel, but you're wrong. It's gorgeous. His voice, I think he's top % of singers. It's not just the uniqueness, Ryan. I know you're not saying that. It's just so technically tight. And live, I was shocked how good he was live. I mean, he just was on it. And I love how it kicks in right here. Oh, beautiful. You would expect that to come at the end, but it came in the middle. Dream Theater does that in A Change of Seasons. You expect it to come at the end of the measure, and it comes in the middle, and it just really catches you off guard. Which is one of the heart foundations to progressive metal, progressive rock. It's unique. It catches you off guard. It's not typical. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. Can't disagree with anything you said. Yeah, haven't we had some? Was it Isla? It wasn't Isla, was it? I remember there being another I. Is she connected to somebody in a band too? I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing it up. I thought we had some other band on here that started with an I that wasn't Ilo. Maybe it was, and I'm mixing it up. But is that a band, Adrian? Because I remember we had something, and when this was brought up before, and it was like they were in a band. Is that the name of the band? Oh, I love this part. It's so groovy. Love that. It just keeps building off that repetitive background. Gosh, this is awesome. Such a great song. Already on a playlist. Well, for Colin to say it ain't bad means it's excellent. Okay, Adrian, nice. I thought we had them on the band or on the channel one time, but I couldn't remember. I remember being talked about. There's that like. They're really good at that industrial sound on the guitars. And that bass is like, it's got that industrial, like I said, that electric sounding that comes from wires, like electrical wires when you walk under them and they're like, and it's like the Matrix sounding kind of sound. When you get that sound on guitars, it just sounds cool. It adds that industrial kind of sound, electronic-y sound. All right. So, yeah, I mean, what else do I have to say about that song? It's really hard for me because as I've been slowly making my top 80, there were so many songs like this one that I wanted to put in my top 40, but there was just so many other songs that I like better than it. So it's almost like I think I could fill up another top 40 of pretty much all the same bands and same music in that top 40, but it seems unfair because it's like, it's just going to be the same stuff again because I love a song like this. There's a bunch of other Haken and Caligula's Horse songs. Like, I think I could make another 40 or like 80 through 40 list just by those 3 bands, and then have a few stranded bands in there. So yeah, it just feels unfair. But at the same time, they were on the channel and they're on playlists, and the people who submitted them, they're in my top 80. So I just, it's tough for me not to do that. Yeah, I mean, like, Falling Back to Earth, I wanted to put that on top 40 so bad, and I just couldn't do it. I would say almost all of Aphelion, almost every song, I think almost every song except one, I wanted to put on the top 40, but I couldn't. So it's just really, really hard. It's almost like I could do a top 200 and maybe have a bunch of other songs in there that are not filled by these 3 bands, but it's it's really difficult because that's how much I love these fucking 3 bands. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scott. Maybe like a 2-song limit, but it's tough. It's tough because then it's not really a top 80 song list then, because it's a top 80 with the caveat that I can only pick 2 of the same band. That's kind of eh. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right, let's get to the last song, and this last song is a long one. He says Marillion, woohoo, closes out the set. The song is called Neverland. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I've heard this song. I'm pretty sure. And it's done live. This song has become one of my favorites. Cap reacted to another live version of this. Yeah, okay. One, and here is another live one. So this is a different live version of the one that I have reacted to. I love the passion of Steve Hogarth in this performance. I also love the musical atmosphere Marillion brings here. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this is going to get blocked. So if you want me to, Jim, I can take off the filter and just see how long we can make it before the stream gets taken down. Remember, they're really fast at taking the stream down. So in the past, I would get like a warning sign, and then the stream would go down like 2 or 3 minutes later. Now, sometimes, I think there was one time the warning sign didn't even pop up. It just took the stream down. So if you want me to do that, that's fine. But if the stream gets taken down, I'm just going to have to record it and put the rest on Discord. Or I could keep the filter on, and we'll just have to listen to it and not be able to see it. So let me know what your choice is. Take off the filter and roll the die. All right, let's get to it. And I'm going to take off the filter as soon as I can. Here we go. Filter, where are you? Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get blocked. Yeah, Jim, bye, folks, because it's going to get taken down here in a second.
When the darkness takes me over,
I'll try to make it small, but honestly, Scott, I think we've established that doesn't help anything. It has had 0 effect on what's actually taking place, but I'll do it anyway.
Invisible, you can't hold me. Quietly, you stay beside me, and you whisper to me.
You guys are going to see some editing in real time here.
And the loneliness fades. Some people think I'm something. Well, you gave me that I know. I always feel like
Love that bass sound.
when I'm in the dark alone.
You guys are seeing some editing in real time.
The soul and the spark that drives me on.
Here we go.
It makes me something more than flesh and bone. It turns like things any fool can see. Any fool can see.
I feel like the video's off.
Your love
Yeah.
inside of me.
Yeah, he's like ahead.
Like things any fool can see.
Why is his...
Any fool can see. Your love inside of me.
Yeah, he's definitely ahead of the audio. Like me, because my latency is bad on these headphones, so I'm like drumming ahead of time. It looks okay to you? Man, he got really chubby. That video when he's with Dream Theater, he's very thin. But man, he's gained a lot of weight.
All these years,
I guess all of them. Him too.
truth in front of my eyes.
Yeah, Michael, I think that's a real thing for everybody. It's natural to be like, when I worked at a camp, every summer I was like, it's not like the first one. It's not as good as it used to be. It's getting worse.
Times like these,
Man, I love this song.
any fool can see. Any fool can see. Your love has died away. Times like these, any fool can say.
Yep, exactly, Scott. And I think people think that about like culture too. People are like, oh, it's not as good as the 50s. It's not as good as the 40s. Is it? Although in that case, I think, yeah, our country's definitely not as good as it used to be here in the United States. I wouldn't say better, Michael, but I would definitely say he's in the same range. This guy's a great singer. Any chance to jab? Do you really, Adrian? I think this song is definitely better than the first Marillion song, but I like the first Marillion song too, so. But it's not better than At the Bottom, so. Great song. Love this part. So does that mean this song has been on the channel 3 times? Maybe this is now in 2nd or 3rd place. Jim, you're like responsible for bringing back songs that have already been played, and I like that. I think that's a cool thing.
Will you fly?
That bass sounds excellent.
Take to the sky.
Yes.
Undo the once and for all.
Oh, such a good part.
Banish the tick-tock, tick-tick-tick-tock, tock-tock-tock. Will you breathe yourself for me? 'Cause I can take it, I can take it.
So, Jim, why do you like this version better? To me, it sounds pretty similar. What's different about it? I mean, I obviously don't know the song enough to know the differences.
When you win me, I can stay.
JBB, the echo is weird? No, the echo is awesome. I think it really adds like a flavor to the song. And then you got like a volume pedal that he's using on his guitar. think it creates that like that soundscape we like about these guys. Randizzle. What's up, Randizzle? Welcome to the channel in the chat. Are you a Marillion fanboy? Is that what brought you here? I like the word swells too. JBB sounds like homework. Damn, there's so much passion here. Peace, Adrian. Triplets. Hear that keyboard? Very Space Odyssey sound. Colin. Great song, and I don't mind, like Colin does, that it lasted this long. I don't think it's over 10 minutes, right? And it's got so much feeling. And it's not like a Riverside feeling. Oh, okay, just ended abruptly. It's not like an over Riverside feeling where it just kind of slow burn drags. This one had like up and down more than a Riverside song does. So, yeah, I would love it if we could all talk JBB into turning in a set. Someone actually paid a long time ago for her to turn in a song. Did you do one, JBB? I can't remember. I think JBB did one, and she almost refused. Or did she refuse? When somebody actually paid for her, she refused and didn't do it. So I don't think you guys are going to be able to talk her into it. Yep, see? She says, nah, I'm good. So JBB is a stubborn girl sometimes, and one of those things that she's stubborn about is not turning in songs in a set. So good luck, Michael. Even if you pay for her, she'll turn it down. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I think she did one song, right? I think she turned in one. So anyway, Jim, excellent set. As I said before, I think you're the only one who turns in sets with songs that we've had already on the channel. And I'll be honest, I really kind of like that. Now, I'm not saying I want every set to be songs or just like regurgitating songs that we've done before, but it is a nice change to have a song on here that we've had before and just to hear it again with everybody at a different space and time. So really think it's a cool idea sometimes when you do it. And yeah, I think this was a great set. And At the Bottom is just one of my favorite songs, so that's going to definitely be on the top. And then Neverland is a great song as well, which is also on a playlist. I learned a new Marillion song, which I like. I don't love it as much as this one, but I like it. And yeah, the only one I would say I didn't really dig here was the Leprous song that we had from Cole. But the Teramaze song was good as well. That will go on a playlist. So 2 of them are already on playlists. So I would say 2 out of 3 are going on playlists, and 4 out of 5 will be on a playlist. So Good job, Jim. Tomorrow night we are here for Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman will bring us hopefully some naked Lola or Daria. Actually, either one of them would be nice, naked. So have a great Sunday, and we will see you guys here tomorrow night at 7:30 sharp Eastern Standard Time. Peace out.